Hello and welcome to the classroom at Legend Acres. And so I have Sasha with me here today. And so what we're going to work on is we're going to actually work on stay today. Okay? So what I'm going to do, she's got really excited about the cookies here. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send her on a quick seeking exercise just to kind of start off here. Go find it. Okay? And so just to, okay. Oh, you are going to eat the cookies. Okay. All right. Good job. Are you going to find it? Good. Good girl. There she goes. She said, I wasn't so sure I was supposed to do that. Good. So I'm just getting her in the seeking exercise just to kind of get her on an even level here to be able to really see what's going on with the stay. So one of the issues that Sasha seems to be having here is stay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time making it really easy for her. So, all right, Sasha, stay. Good stay. 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 Good girl. Sasha, stay. Good girl. Good stay. Good job. Good girl. That was a really good stay. Good job. Good girl. Okay. So now I'm going to try something I've not tried with her before, and that is going to be to walk around her in a circle. So let me see how she feels about that. Okay. All right. So Sasha, stay. Nope. She said, nope, don't like that one. It's okay. Come here. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. You don't have to get upset about it. Oh, goodness. Okay, and so she knew I was asking her to stay, but that was very difficult for her to do, and so she was really kind of upset about it, and that she didn't do it, that she kind of got up. So, Sasha, come. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Sasha, stay. Stay. Good girl. Good stay. Sasha, stay. Good stay. Good girl. Sasha, stay. Good stay. Good girl. Sasha, stay. Oh, she says, nope, I have to see you. Okay, perfectly fine. Okay, so that's where she is at in this process right now. And so I do want to eventually get to the point where I can walk a circle around her and then start turning my back from her. And so I kind of played with that just to kind of see what's going on with her, because she is here with us just for a couple of days just to kind of freshen up on some things. And so I want to really see if I could push her and see what kind of response I would get from her. And she said that is way too much. So as long as I put her in a stay and she can see me and I'm holding that stay with this hand or eye contact and giving her something visual as a reminder to the task that we're doing, she's fine. As soon as that visual is broken, that's when she's getting up from that stay. So that's her threshold right now. She cannot do beyond that. So then what I'm going to work on next with her then is being able to put her in a stay and doing multiple different directions of kind of like putting her in the center and doing spokes on a wheel and taking her out into the different directions and then taking her out on the edge of that perimeter and then doing the same thing. So kind of like doing some diagonals with her in that. So I'm going to set that up and try that with her real quick. I have some little cookies. Okay, so you're going to come over here with me, and we're going to try this, so that way they can see what it is that we're doing over here. Okay? So, Sasha, sit, stay. Good girl. Good girl. And just a reminder that whenever we're doing stay, we're always putting them in a stay and coming back to them. We're not releasing them from the stay until we get to them. Because I want them to understand that stay is one thing and recall is a completely different task. Sasha, stay. Stay. Come here. It's okay. You're very worried about that. You don't have to be very worried about that, command. You did amazing last time you did it. Okay, can you stay? Good girl. something to do with her in this whole stay thing. So we may change the words. Okay, Sasha, stay. Good. And so I unintentionally had a little bit of a harsher tone in the last time that I told her to stay, when she kind of hesitated a little bit. And then when I caught that, then what I did was I paid attention to the tone that I gave after that. And so a tone probably has a lot to do with her being not so certain of what's going on. And then when a harsh tone kind of comes into play, she's getting up and losing that stay. Okay, so it looks like I've got a low battery warning here, so I'm going to wrap this up with Sasha. And so with this video, it showed me in working with her today is that she is very dependent on the tone of the conversation and in how we're setting her up to succeed with the stay. So there are some steps that I'm going to take in making sure that she's comfortable with the command, 1, and that 2, that I'm setting her up to succeed. And so I'm going to start out very slow, and I'm not going to make a whole lot of changes to my stay. So I'm going to start out with her in that center and doing that spokes out on a wheel, and then putting her out and then coming in to the diagonal with that. If you have any questions about our dog training, you can find us at www.legendacresboarding.com. You can also find us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/legendacres, and also on Twitter and Instagram @legendacres. And y'all have a great night. Thanks.